Hello everyone, I'm Lee Jenny from Hong Kong. Welcome to my Via Land channel. Today I'd like to show you how you can identify potential deals for title splitting on Searchland. First of all, I have to minimize myself here, this corner. And then this is your control center. Click sourcing. And then you will find, I'll go to preset filters, you'll find a list of preset filters that have already been defined by Searchland. Now, unbroken freeholds is the very first one that we are going to talk about today. Now, see, within this area, there are 27 opportunities found, but we want to make sure that the preset filter is exactly the filter that we want to set. So let's go through the filters one by one. First of all, tenure is one of freehold. Yes, because we're looking for a building under one freehold title with no leases created. Second, number of addresses is between 3 and 15. Now you might want to say 2 addresses would be fine, and I want it up to be up to 20. And you can do that. Number of leaseholds on the freehold is equal to 0. This is definitely correct. We don't want any leaseholds to be on this title. Ownership type is one of private owner. However, if you are looking to look for properties that are owned by companies, you can also check the company box. Afterwards, you see use class. C3 dwelling houses is true for this type of deals, and number of EPC records on title is greater than 3. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss out on anything, so you might just as well change the number to 2. So at least you have 2 EPC records on this title. So now we have 79 opportunities found here. So let's just pick on any one. Say this is owned by a company, and you can see the company address here. If you're looking to reach out to the property owner, which is one of the directors, directly by mail, you might want to first look up on company house who the major shareholder or the biggest director, the major director is of this company. Afterwards, you can see that there are more than one address. There are altogether 9 addresses on this title. And it doesn't mean that there are all valid self-contained flats which you can split and get lending on. However, this is a good indication that it is a MUFB, and you might want to dig deeper and about the background of the property. Afterwards, so you don't see any leases and lease info here, which is cool. So this could be potentially a title splitting deal. And what you want to do is you can see the title number here. So for this one, you already got the details of the company, and you can contact the company directly. However, if you have let's go back to this one. However, if you only want private owners, it will look like this. I just pick one title. See, ownership is private, so you don't know who owns it, and you don't have the contact details, which is the address that you're looking for of the owner. So what you can do is you can buy title deeds for £7, and then it will be saved on your Searchland portal, and you can open the title deed and you can see where the owner's address is, and you can send a letter to the owner and see if the owner would like to sell the property to you. And what you can do here is that you can see there's no leasehold info here. Now let me just give you an example with the leasehold. Say for example, number of leases, if you write it is greater than 1 or 2, and the results will be quite different. Let's just pick on this one. See, there's lease info here for this property, and you can also see that there's one lease with 85 years remaining and the other one unknown. So this is a way how you can identify unbroken blocks of flats and potential deals. Hope that helps. See you next time.